Kinetic News Daily. Glad you could join us. We are real, we are live, and we are here to give you the news that we got. June 17th, and let's see, we got Donald Trump is announcing their deals for Iran. He's talking about Iran, and the deals being made right now. Now, we'll get into that in the next show. We want to discuss some things that are happening before any signing is being done. I mean, the meeting isn't till Friday, but I got a very, very bad feeling we're not even going to get to that Friday, but I hope so. But right now, let's just get to the White House was well, there was a plot to invade the White House. If you believe that or not, sounds like it's coming right out of the TV movie. I don't know. There was a White House Down. White House Down. I just saw it advertised on the TV just, I don't know, a week or so ago. Almost sounds like the plot stream that these people wanted to do. Now, it, it it was held. Nobody was told about this. It apparently happened a couple weeks ago where they have arrested these. But let's get into the operation was direct plot to attack the UFC Freedom 250 fight. That's what they were plotting to do, and it was on the south lawn of the White House this past Sunday, June 14th. The plotters chose this specific event because the audience was packed with over 1,200 active duty military, high level officials. It was a massive crowd. It was a big deal. Is it nothing like this has ever happened at the White House before? And but then again, it's Donald Trump, so that's not surprising. The tactical setup here, the drums, the snipers, they had snipers, and I don't know how they planned on orchestrating this unless there was inside people, because otherwise the Secret Service, the FBI, somebody would have seen snipers. I mean, they sound like they were going to have a lot of them out there. So, and then these drones flying around that they had planned, it's, I don't know, it almost seems orchestrated to me, dangerously so. But we don't know who the players are. I'm hoping that the White House, the Trump administration, I hope somebody knows who orchestrated this whole thing. Now we got some names coming out of here. Uh, The plotters plan to stage a massive, highly aggressive demonstration on the north side of the White House to draw security, the Secret Service, all the protection away from the actual target. And then the air assault, while security was distracted with the chaos on the north side, they were going to send commercial drones laden with military grade explosives into the crowds, into the arena on the South Lawn where all the action was happening. The heavy artillery snipers, uh, the charges, the high powered sniper rifles, thousands of rounds of ammunition was collected, if that's the word we're using. This was a plan to detonate drones over the crowd with explosives. And then they had snipers set up so all those that were running to get away from the drones, they were going to run right in to the shooting gallery. That seems to have been the plan. Now, it apparently is about 20 persons that we know of. I'm sure there are more. And again, I'm going to harp on it again. Somebody on the inside was helping them. They didn't do this all by themselves. They didn't plot this all out themselves, and this wasn't some bright idea somebody got over a bowl of cereal. Now they have arrested five key uh, coordinators, apparently 20 participants, and five key ones. They were arrested, thrown into federal detention, and the sweeps that were made was Ohio, Missouri, Nebraska, no doubt California. Yeah, well, it's a criminal state. I keep saying California, the state of California is the most criminal state that there actually is on the planet Earth. I'm going to stick with that. Why? Because old Gavin Newsom likes bragging about being the fourth largest economy in the world. It's also the number one homeless, the number one theft ring, the number one fraud ring, and yeah, number one most devastating state in the union. Absolutely. I'm going to say it again. Arrest Newsom. We got a show coming up on him next. Anyway, uh, they've arrested five of the ringleaders, and California, no doubt, was the start of it. Why are you just hearing about it now? Because this, from my understanding, was plotted out, figured out, shut down a week or two ago, but they needed to keep it under wraps. They don't want to, and it's very unlikely in most cases that they could keep it this quiet. But I don't know what happened, how they got lucky, whatever you want to call it. But the word did not get out. So good on them for shutting it all down. But the fact still remains that there's plotters out there plotting to do, and they're all coming from the Democrats. Democrats. Now they're the violent ones. They're the ones committing all the fraud. They're the ones, I mean, look at California. They make laws. If you're going to investigate their crimes, then Gavin Newsom gets up on the podium and starts bragging about laws that he's going to pass or make that will prevent Nick Shirley from hunting down the fraud. They're making laws to protect the criminals, is what they're doing. So we know this was all a Democrat setup. Now, could it have been some other insiders? Probably. I hope somebody's working on it to figure it out because it's only going to take one bullet to throw this entire country into complete and utter chaos. And there's already been 3 attempts on DJT's life. And this is, yeah, this is unprecedented, and people need to sit up and take notice. And yeah, you might think I don't like the Democrat Party. That's because I do not. And their supporters, I do not either, because I do not understand how anybody can claim to be Democrat and believe in anything and still go along with all of this criminal acts from the Democrat Party. It's criminal. They hate America. This is obvious. They hate America. I mean, I don't know how anybody could come up with any other conclusion because every act that they do is an act against the United States of America, against our people, against our children, against the future of this country. It's not a matter of opinion of this way or that way. These people are criminally obsessed with destroying America. That's what they are. I'll leave it with this. Check out their 8-point plan, How to Destroy America. And that should just settle it all for you. All right, everybody. This is Kinetic News Daily. We're very happy you joined us. June 17th. We hope you like. We hope you subscribe, follow. Please hit that like button and help us out a little bit. We're just getting started. Leave us some comments and tell us, what we need to do to make it better. And if you got questions, ask them. see if I can answer them. If not, I'll do the best I can. Um, jump over to PayHip here and scan the QR there, and it'll take you to our PayHip where you can either donate, pay what you want for a book. That's what it is. It's all for donation to help us out. All right, everybody. Hope you like, subscribe, and follow. That's important for us. So we hope we see you next time. Kinetic News Daily. We are live, we are real, and now we are out.